Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Crash Landing. Yeah guys, so I was taking a look at the quest book and it looks like we are reaching the end. I think we only got one quest left in Technological Revolution, and Creating Life is just a couple of quests that we've already done. I mean, they're all repeatable quests, they're nothing difficult. Yeah, Emerald Block, we got plenty of emeralds, some mob essence. Like the hardest part is just waiting for the mob essence to collect, but we can get all that stuff easily. Yeah, we already have fish and things like that. We've sieved from sand, oats and leather. Yeah, none of this is really difficult. Anyway, what I'm getting to is I asked on Twitter earlier today if people who have been watching this series knew if there are more quests after this. Like if I go through this tech tree here and then do this, if anything else unlocks. Apparently not. This is all there is to this mod pack at this point in time. I've also talked to the mod pack developer, or at least the previous developer. I think somebody else is maintaining it now. And it looks like there won't be any updates to these quests for at least a month. And that's an estimate. That's not guaranteed that it'll be 1 month and then there will be updates. So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to complete this quest here, this MFR Liquids today. And we're going to put this series on hold until, it gets updated and I feel like playing it again or whatever. Unfortunately, it's going to be like another month or something before I can release an episode because, I don't know, I could just play this as a regular map, but, you know, we got all the hunger we're dealing with and the waters and all that stuff. It just, I don't know, it just isn't that kind of a map that I'd want to do a lot of creative building in. It's just not that much fun unless I got a reason to do it, is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's the way we're standing with this map. So let's go ahead and get started today. We had to do some of these MFR machines before. We had to make, what was it, the slaughterhouse, and the breeder, and chronotyper, and rancher, all that kind of stuff. That'll help us get to these items over here. Pink slime you get as a byproduct from killing animals and I think possibly monsters. You get meat from that as well. Sludge you get from harvesters harvesting stuff. And sewage you get from like cows standing on a sewer. So I'm not exactly sure which of these items we've made or if we've made them all, because I've just been kind of doing them in little sections. So let's do... So we do have sewers. We got 4 of them. Now, the last time I used these in Agrarian Skies, there's like some kind of a thing where you can't place them too close together. Otherwise, all of them stop working for 45 seconds. So you basically only want to use one, or set up multiple stations around with multiple cows or animals on them. We're not going to do that. We're just going to use one sewer to collect some sludge, or I guess sewage. So we need a tank, or a barrel? Tank? What is that thing called? Drum. We need a drum. So we're going to go from the sewer into the drum. This is going to collect all of the waste that we need. What's the other ones we need here? Sludge. Yeah, we need to set up the harvester, so let's do that. So harvester, we're going to need a planter. These two guys work hand in hand. We'll grab some item ducts. Yep, we're going to need some conduits for power. And we don't have too many, do we? So let's look at the hardened conduits. To make these, we need to do an invar ingot, 3 leadstone, and 3 redstone. Let's go ahead and turn the rest of our leadstone into the hardened ones. Yeah, let's make more leadstone now that I'm looking at this. Conduit. So, leadstone, conduit. 30 of those should be fine, so we'll make the hardened ones from those, and I'm out of Invar. Okay, I forget, what is Invar made out of? Molten Invar is made out of iron and nickel, so it looks like it's 2 to 1. So iron, let's grab a stack of that, and nickel. It's not nickel, what is that called, ferrous? We'll grab half a stack of that. Okay, so that should work. We'll put all this into the smeltery. We'll smelt that down. We'll make some Invar. We will make some more conduits. Yep, let me go ahead and get that stuff melting, guys, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I made the invar that we needed, so we were able to make those extra conduits. I'm now setting up an area right here, like we've done everywhere else, just kind of surrounded with dust and these cobblestone slabs to keep the spiders out. Setting up a little area here to do some automatic farming in. So I set up a 9x9, although we can use practically, I don't want to say any size, we can use a great deal bigger size than that for MFR farming, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to set up something small. We don't need anything ridiculously big. Is this the right distance away? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not. I have done this incorrectly. This needs to be moved over one more block. Dang. Okay, well, I will fix that. But yeah, we can get all the food that we need from our villagers. Yeah, there's really no purpose for us to farm food for us to eat, which kind of sucks. I mean, that takes away a good portion of surviving here, that we can just, smelt villagers and then trade them for stacks of food. Hopefully that does get changed. In my opinion, that really does feel like it's a little overpowered, but I don't know. I'm not the mod pack creator. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this finished up. We got a little bit of time left before it becomes dark. Yeah, so I need to move this wall over one as well. Just trying to be OCD about it. Yeah, between the mob farm and the cactus farm, there's 5 blocks. And this one only had 4 blocks. I want to try and keep the distances the same. So yeah, we're going to do this and try and fix it. So yeah, let me go ahead and finish placing these blocks and removing the extra blocks we don't need. And I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, so I got the basic planter harvester set up here. I haven't installed any upgrades yet, so we're going to do this a little differently. Just going to kind of show you what I've done real quick for those of you who've never seen this before. So basically the harvester by default can harvest a 3x3 area directly in front of it. But if you grow like something really tall in one of these spots, like it'll harvest all the way up there, and if leaves are connected and things like that, it'll harvest the whole thing as long as the original block started in this 3x3 area. So like if we grow a jungle tree, for instance, right here, and maybe another one over here, and the leaves at the top are touching, it should chop all of it down. That's kind of what we're going to do. I will get an upgrade in here soon, though. So the harvester ejects all of the stuff that chops down into this diamond chest. This is just reused. I had one of these in my inventory, so I used it. We have item ducts pulling out of that diamond chest, going over here to the planter. And if I right click on this item duct right here, we have a pneumatic servo. It's set to whitelist jungle saplings. So we have 12 jungle saplings. I'm going to try and get this thing to only do jungle trees once we get that all set up. So I also have a pneumatic servo underneath the diamond chest here, set to redstone control ignored. So this thing is always trying to pull out of this diamond chest, but it can only go over here into the planter, and it's only going to do sampling. So all the wood should just collect right here in this diamond chest. And I believe it also harvests vines, if I remember correctly. I don't know. We can also take the vines and compost those into dirt for more dirt production, but we don't really need more dirt than what we got already. Okay, so this is basic setup what we got here. The next thing we need to do is give it a little bit of power. So I'm going to come over and grab one of our energy cells over here. How's this one doing? Ooh, we are running very, very low. Okay, I'm going to swap out that one with this redstone energy cell here. And it's gone. Give it. Give it. Aha. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap these guys out. I'm going to put the redstone one here. So our ME system has power. That goes to orange. We're draining. We are. Perfect. We got 8 million RF there. This one's got a whole bunch of RF in it as well. Should I sleep? Should I sleep? I think I might need to sleep here in just a moment, but I think we're fine for now. Let's go ahead and just power this up. So when we get Tesseracts eventually, if we ever do, we can stick a Tesseract down here, and yeah, everything will be happy. So it looks like we need orange on that side, so that should be powering everything up. Yep, we got power here, and we should also have power here, which we do. Perfect. So the planter isn't going to do anything just yet, not until it gets some sampling. So next thing we need to do, let's just go ahead and grow a 2x2 jungle tree. All right. So the harvester is harvesting it, harvesting all the, yeah, just harvesting everything. So we're getting jungle saplings in here as well. We're getting jungle wood and vines. So the sapling should go into the planter. And when the planter gets those, it will start planting it wherever it has decided it wants to start planting it here. Man, it is still chopping stuff down, isn't it? Jeez. Awesome. Yeah, so now we got jungle saplings here. I'm going to go ahead and plant another 2x2 one. Perfect. So, yeah, it'll start chopping this one down. And, oh, you know what? Yeah, we're collecting sludge. I wanted to put this drum right next to this. Not there. Like, right next to it. That is not working. I thought this would eject. There it goes. Right on top. That works. Yeah, we got 4,000... 4 buckets, 5 buckets worth in the sludge drum now. Awesome. So, yeah, all the sludge is going to go right into this drum until we got 256 buckets worth. Perfect. Let's do one more, and then I'm going to go sleep and start working on some other stuff. I love the harvesters and planters. They're so good. Yeah, I think we need to get some upgrades in here, and then we can just let this thing do its own thing. It'll collect all the saplings, plant them, chop them down. It'll be all good to go. Okay, guys, so I made 2 radius upgrades, the tin ones, that increase the radius by 3, and that's enough to get the harvester and the planter to do this full 9x9 area. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. We are collecting a lot of stuff here. Now, according to our quest book, let's take a look one more time. According to our quest book, we need 10 buckets of sludge, and we now have 40 buckets. So I think we got that under control. The next step is we wanted to start looking at the sewers, so I set this little thing up over here. We're using some of this light blue stained glass that we got from the cities. I put a sewer down here. Directly underneath that, I have a fluid duct that just kind of wraps around and connects to the bottom of this drum right here. So the next step is just to put some cows in there. I guess we can put any type of farm animals we want. I believe cows produce the most sewage. Yeah, we just need to put some cows in there, and we happen to have 3 cows right here. So we can just open the safari nets and get those cows in there, and yeah, they'll start producing sewage for us, which is pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and drop. Let's go ahead and go ahead. Let's go ahead and put these cows in there. Okay, there's one. Nope, come back here, cow. Right there. Down there. I place him there. Can I push him down? Push her down? Come on, get down in there. Oh my goodness. Goodness. Let's see if we can do this. Maybe something like that. Put the cow here and just push it. There we go. Just gotta kind of, you know, show him who's boss. Show her who's boss. And get rid of this extra glass. Okay, so the cows are above the sewer. Yeah, we're collecting sewage right now. We've already collected nearly 3 buckets worth. So, how much sewage do we need? 10 buckets. So we are over a third of the way there right now. Awesome. So we need meat and pink slime. So the next things we need to do is actually set up some kind of mob spawning. We need a bunch of mobs to spawn, and then we need to kill them with the slaughterhouse. So we'll do this, and we also need a spawner, which we don't have. Our only spawner is up there at the top of our mob farm. So actually, you know what? I think we might be able to swap the grinder with the slaughterhouse and kill the mobs with the slaughterhouse, and I think that might work. Let me go ahead and try and get that set up real quick. Instead of building another room specifically to spawn mobs, if we can just kill them through the natural spawns and get the meat and pink slime, I think that would be the best option. Okay, let me go and get some things together, guys, and we'll be back. Alright, guys, I went in and made a few more drums here, and I accidentally connected this one before removing the grinder that was already there, so we got a lot of mob essence in here. Then I had to go make some more drums. Right, so I think we should be good to go. So the only thing we should have to do, put the slaughterhouse right here. That's facing the wrong way. Put the slaughterhouse right here. What are we doing here? Okay, so we're getting energy. I think it's doing stuff. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, this is not what I wanted to have happen, actually. Ah, jeez. Okay, how do we fix this? Let's grab a servo, and we will flip... Let's flip this. Let's put the servo in here. Let's do ignored, so it should push all that out. No. This might actually need to be on the top. Or I guess... Or like this. There we go. And let's flip that. No, why is that not emptying out? I actually don't know. Okay, so we got a bunch of meat in here. I don't know why these are not filling up. Huh. This has power. Do we need a servo right here to extract out? I wouldn't think so because I put into these over here, right? Huh. Okay, well, I've done something incorrect here. I'm not exactly sure what that is and why this is not continuing to pull out. Oh, there's pink slime in here now. That is why. Aha. Okay. Let's see here. Let us go ahead and remove this. We'll get our servo back. Let's go ahead and remove this drum. We'll take one drum, and this is going to be a roundabout way of doing it, but at least we will get a free one here. So we will go ahead and stick this guy right like that. We'll put the servo in here. Ignored. And wrench it. Okay, so this drum is free. So if we take this drum and stick it here, that'll get pink slime. Perfect. Okay. That's how we do it. So this one's filling up with meat. This one's filling up with pink slime. Eventually. Sometime. There it goes. Yeah, I guess it does a little bit of this one, then it'll do a little bit of this one, and so on and so forth. Back and forth. But yeah, it looks like this is going to be running just fine. It might be helpful if I go up there and turn on that blaze spawner up above just to get more things for the slaughterhouse to slaughter. Also, like I said before, I built this too close to the ground, so if I'm standing directly underneath it, mobs tend not to spawn. So I need to kind of stand back a little bit and just let things happen. But yeah, we are now collecting the meat and the pink slime automatically. Alright guys, so we got 81 buckets of the meat. We got 11 buckets of the pink slime. That's more than enough. I think I'm going to go ahead and remove the slaughterhouse, and we'll just go ahead and set this back up the way it was with the grinder. Yep, we will stick you... Oh, I think we got to flip this around, right? Is that right? Yeah, I think that's it. Grinder should be grinding. It is perfect. Okay, yeah, so this should be doing exactly what it was before. We're collecting mob essence. Perfect. Let's go ahead and grab the slime and the meat drums. Okay, so we can go around and collect the rest of our items that we just set up a little while ago. Yeah, we'll collect our sewer drum and our sludge drum. That should be pretty well brimming by now, I'd imagine. Yeah, 73 buckets of this. That was pretty easy to collect. And finally, over here, hopefully a tree doesn't grow in my face. Aha. Yeah, 181 buckets of sludge. Perfect. Okay, so one more thing I want to do. Since we have collected over the allowance that we need for the pink slime, I am actually going to... Hey, we have a safari net. I'm going to spawn a pink slime. Do I have an empty bucket? No, but I do have a bucket here. Let's do this real quick. Just drop some water down, put the pink slime drum down, click it with a bucket. Okay, so if I put this on the ground somewhere, it should spawn a pink slime, and we will collect that with a safari net. Already had one on the bar. Yeah, there's a pink slime. Perfect. Okay, so now we have a pink slime, so we can spawn this with the MFR spawner and get all of the different pink slimes we want, which means we can get all the different pink slime balls that we want. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty awesome. Okay, very good, very good. So let's go back and grab our water, and we will fill that back in with the dust. So we still get over 10 buckets of the pink slime, and according to our quest book here, we need 10 buckets of each and every one of these. Okay, so that should be pretty easy. I've already got everything set up right here, so the only thing we need to do is just put each of these drums and drain it on there, or at least 10 buckets worth. Maybe I should put the book on the bar just so I know how we're doing. Yeah, so there we go. Pink slime, 100% done. Awesome. So next one, we'll do meat drum. We don't have to put the full thing in there. We can actually save some of that if we want to do the meat packer or whatever it is that we can make the meat ingots out of. Okay, so there's that one. Sludge drum. Let's go ahead and stick that guy there. Very good, very good. And finally, yeah, we just get rid of that guy. And finally, we can put, it's the sewage drum, I think, is the last one, right? Oh, yeah. Getting the sewage. And we're done. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get that off there. Perfect. So quest delivery system is completed. Where's my axe? There we go. Pick. Go ahead and get that in my servo back. Awesome. Looks like I am starting to get a little hungry, so let us go ahead and nom on a pizza. A supreme pizza. And I'll turn the sounds back up. I had that down because of the monsters. They were just getting super annoying. Let's grab a new camel pack as well. Awesome. So our quest book says we are 100% complete with this. There's no other things to do. So pink slime balls, like I said, we can spawn as many pink slimes as we want to get all the pink slime balls that we want. So that's kind of a silly reward to collect. Hardened glass isn't too bad. That's just lead and obsidian. We can do that easily. These guys right here are really difficult to make in comparison to the other two. So let's go ahead and claim that reward. So they'll give us 2 of these 300s. Awesome. That is great. Okay, so looks like everything is done in here. So the only thing left to do is this creating life quests, which we've already seen. Maybe I guess we could go ahead and complete all of these. I think we might have enough mob juice back there. In fact, I could take some of these drums and collect more, just so we have all of the extra mob juice we'll ever need. Something like that. These will all fill up eventually. Actually, I guess it's fine. I was gonna say, it's probably not a good idea to have those all connected like that and they'll split it up. But yeah, it should go to the first one and the second one and so on and so forth. They'll all fill up eventually. Okay, so let me go ahead and collect the required items we need to complete these quests here. Which ones have I not done? Repeatable, completed. Okay, I never did the diamond ones. So we just need 6 diamonds to complete that. So submit. Claim the reward. Awesome. So we got a diamond horse armor. Yeah, so these are all now completed. This one's a different color because you can't do it again. We got to wait for the cooldown timer. So we need to do a pig, a sheep, a wolf, and an ocelot. Okay, so pig, sheep, wolf, ocelot. We will go ahead and get those done, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Oh, I guess we also have to do this one too. Okay, so I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, so I got everything pretty much all set to go to create all of these different animals that we need to do. So pig, we need a gold nugget and some rotten flesh. Let's go and select that task, and oh, you know what? We're going to need a hopper. We don't have a hopper. Let's create a hopper real quick. I thought we were just about done. There's our shell storage. That's another quest that we need to do. Let's take a look. This one up. Yeah, shell storage. That'll give us a leadstone energy cell and a camel pack. Okay, we'll create that guy. So this is all done. Let's claim that reward. Perfect. Yeah, so we needed to get ourselves a hopper. So we have plenty of chests already made. Let's make a hopper. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, we should have everything ready to go now that we need to do. So just stick a hopper there. Awesome. So the very first quest we're going to do, let's go ahead and do the pig. So we need to put in 1 gold nugget and 7 rotten flesh. So we have 1 gold nugget, 7 rotten flesh. That'll go ahead and take care of that portion. Then we need 40,000 millibuckets, 40 buckets worth of mob essence. So let's go ahead and send that all on its way. And done. Okay, very good. So squeal. So let's go ahead and claim that reward. Perfect. So the sheep, we need 8 wool and 40,000 mob essence. So we'll go ahead and put in the 8 wool. We'll go ahead and turn this on. We'll get... Oh, no, stop. I did it again, didn't I? Okay. Trying to rush things. And I screwed it all up. That's fine. We can go ahead and get ourselves more wool anytime. That camel pack we got for the reward, very handy at this point. Yeah, we can go ahead and just make ourselves a little bit more wool, and we should be good to go. I wasted a little bit of mob essence, but no big deal. So we will just go ahead and do that. Put 10 in there. After we select the task and put it... Yep, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, we're now collecting the wool. We're now collecting the mob essence. Just need to take a breath, slow down a bit, make sure I know what I'm doing. And there we go. Awesome, so we can go and claim our reward for the sheep. Perfect. Ocelot, raw fish, and 20,000 mob essence. Let's select that task, put it there. Eat a supreme pizza because that sounds delicious right now and we don't want to die to starvation. Yeah, raw fish. This has already been selected. So this is the meow quest. Nice. We'll kick that on. And turn it off. Oh, on off. Perfect. We got it. We'll claim that reward. Now we can spawn an ocelot. And finally a wolf. 2 bones, 2 raw beef. I went ahead and took one of our cows from our sewer thing. And I stuck it way up there at the top of the mob farm. We spawned some cows. They just fell to their death. And I just picked up the drops through the corner down at the bottom. So that wasn't too difficult. So we will go ahead and select this task. Do that. We need, 2 beef, 2 bones. 2 beef, 2 bones. And how many mob essence? 20,000. So we'll go ahead and do this. Hopefully for the last one. Turn that off. Nice. Woof. And we'll claim that reward. Very, very cool. So all of our quests are now 100% complete. There's nothing further to do in this map. I know people tell me that there is a underground base at like 5,000, negative 5,000 or whatever. And it has like creative mode items in there. I don't know if we're going to go check that out. Obviously, that is something that we're not supposed to get if it's got creative mode items. We might go check it out. I don't know. We might do another episode where I go check that out, or 2, or however long it takes to get over there and see what there is to see. If you guys want me to do that, make sure you leave a comment down below. Tell me that you want to see me go check out that underground base or whatever it is. We might go do that. I might do another episode or 2. We will see. Yeah, so I think we're pretty much done with Crash Landing as it stands right now as far as the quests go. So I think that's going to do it for today. Like I said, leave a comment down below if you want to see me do that other base area. We'll go check that out, see what that's all about. But yep, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.